Hey everyone, it's Warren again. I'm going to show you all how to do a closing procedure on the register on Revel. What you see right now, what we have is the login screen from your dashboard. What you'll be able to do from here is look at the bottom. You'll see where it says end of day process. It's in your operations tab. It's right above where you see manage customers. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click end of day process and click initiate. That's going to start the end of day process. So what this does is this takes you through a few options. It's going to close out any orders that you have just a $0 balance that you've not done anything with, any open order where you started and didn't finish. If you had an offline payment that needs to be processed, it's going to make sure to just kind of clear out anything that you have that was pending that wasn't finished. It'll force you to go into those particular orders. But once you're done, you want to get to where you see it says close all tills. Because when it says close all tills, this will basically show you your name and it'll show you the till that was opened and now giving you the time that you want to go ahead and press close till. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click close till. And when I click close till, I'm going to have a little menu that pops up here. When the menu comes up, it's going to show you what you started with in the morning. So whoever opened this till or the register is going to show that amount. You're going to see the options pay in and pay out. That's if you had to have done that during the day. And then you'll see safe drop. So the first thing that you'll do is you'll click safe drop. When you click safe drop, what's going to happen is the register is going to open. It's going to allow you an opportunity now to count your register. So now you're going to go ahead here and it'll tell you at the top, it says the total expected amount in the till. That tells you based on the opening amount and any cash transactions total now, what the register says you should have. Okay, so that's just your total count. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to determine based on how much money I have, what your deposit will be. So if you know that I want to keep $200 in the register right now, I know in its instance, I'm going to deposit $50 of what I have into my deposit or my safe drop. So again, safe drop is the same thing as your deposit. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to take some 5s and some 10s. And I'm going to deposit that into this drop as I normally would. I'm going to go ahead and enter in the deposit bag number first, or the envelope number. And I'm going to indicate how many 5s I have. So it looks like I'm going to say 4 5s. And I'm going to do, of course, 3 10s so that equals $50. Since, again, I want to leave my register with $50. I'm sorry, with $200. So I'm going to take out $50. And this will vary according to your store. If I scroll on the screen, if you scroll down to the bottom, you're going to click where it says print empty safe drop. That's just a little receipt that prints out so you can write down exactly what you'll be putting inside of your deposit. So I'm going to write down the 4 5s and the 3 10s on that sheet. So once I'm done with that, I know exactly how much I'm taking out and depositing. I'm going to click submit so I can put that into my safe drop. And now I'm done with that. So after you do the safe drop, what you're going to do now is you're going to go down where it says checkout. Okay, so when you click checkout is basically now you going to the end of this process, the very end of what you've done. You've already opened the register, you've already done a deposit of what you need to take out. Now you're saying this is what I'm leaving with in the register. This is what I'm checking out with. Just keep that in mind. Your checkout is now at the end. This is what remains in your drawer. So since I started with $250, I know I deposited my $50. I've already counted my register and I have $200 now. So as you would with any other count, you want to put in exactly what you have. And you can also scroll down on this sheet and indicate print cash log to print out that receipt so you can fill that out too. And then once you enter those numbers, you'll press next. And now this is the breakdown that's important for you to see. So what this shows you is a few things. So again, this shows you this is what I started with. This is what I deposited. And the expected cash in the till is what the register in the system believes you have based on what it's calculated. The ending cash, that is what you have checked out with. That's what you said you had. And then the variance, it tells you how much over or under you are based on what the system has calculated. So you want that to be 0. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to press OK. And at the very end, you want to print the report for all employees. And you want to enter that with your deposit. And that's the end of closing the register.